Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to the brutal incoherence of our prison system here in Fights in Tight Spaces. My Let's Playing style is very influenced by System of a Down, if you couldn't tell. Okay, what does this guy even do? I can't remember. Some Snake Tattoo Man. Okay, nothing. Everybody's just kind of boring at this point in the game still. Well, these guys just attack one tile. So, like, we could move over here and shove that dude into the way. We could just swap this dude into the way. Is there a version of this where I get to do, like, all of the fun damage? So we separate to push you into the wall, slip to here, shove. I don't know. Yeah, alright. What I'm going to do is just get a little bit of damage here. And then I guess I may as well throw you down because you're not going to be in position to harm anyone or be harmed by anyone. I just can't imagine like that full face headbutt into the back of somebody's head seeming like a good idea, basically no matter what is going on. So this is really awkward. Yeah, we're just not going to get to use our combo finisher in a satisfying way. I mean, I guess I can drop you to 4 health, combo finish you. It's fine. It's so close to being able to kill them both, and I'm finding myself very disappointed by the lack of ability to actually pull it off. Alright, very happy to see a grapple. Yup. Yeah, that flow state is even worse with us having 5 base momentum. Think I'll just let him do that. Now that's using your head to get murdered by me, mostly, so maybe not like the best use of your head. I can't believe I actually can't finish him off. Oof. It does appear that I may have kicked all of that man's bones out. It's interesting that brass knuckles causes bleeding. It's actually very curious. Another dodge. Do we want? I'm gonna take the spiked stamp. You know what? We have the down. We have the throw card. Like, these are not meaningfully different. We're gonna end up with a very impressive max HP value, which we're not gonna need, obviously, because we're going to do a flawless job of fighting every enemy in the last area. So. Well, I get to do the thing right away. There is... So I should probably do it on one of these guys. Right, you're not heavy? Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, that'll run that guy out of the fight real fast. How much damage did your attack do? Only 4? We could move to here and grapple you in. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I am curious, if I use a shove here, will this deal damage to the second riot shield guy, even though it hits him in the front? It totally will, for some reason. Okay, works for me. So you're dead already. You only have 6 HP. And I mean, we can take care of this one, right? Yeah, may as well throw a stun dart first. That was a powerful gout of blood that must have come out there. Really upsetting, actually. Oh, this kind of sucks. Right, and then I can dodge, but I can't do anything else, unfortunately. Not perhaps the place where I most want to be doing my dodging. Okay, so a grapple kills you. We still need to get one more enemy killed by... This is maybe going to be a little tough. That doesn't quite finish him off. Okay. I just need to figure out a way to get Tattoo Guy to headbutt this other guy, and we'll be fine. Definitely don't need to go making trouble just yet. Now, you know what? This is okay. We just got to draw them together a little bit here. Can I... Yes. Yes, I can. I can slip to here, option play to there to move this guy just close enough for his headbutt to connect. Yeah, I feel pretty alright about that. And slowly the number continues to climb. Ooh, a shift. You know, what we may want to do at this point is consider removing some of our dashes, honestly. Yeah, right? Right, we have to take Ponder Plus. Seems very silly not to take Ponder Plus. There are cards I want to remove, for sure, and we totally will, but some things have to take priority. And those things are card draw, always. Especially since we already have a bonus momentum thing. So your deal, you advance when I use a movement card. What I would really like is to figure out a way to get this doctor to actually hit somebody else. So if I... The problem here is if I like shift here to draw the doctor up, we're going to find ourselves in a position where we don't actually have a way out of the damage. So maybe I need to like shove you and then just full speed shift through. Or actually, what am I talking about? You can shift through an enemy. Like that's just what shift does. Yeah, the doctor won't quite be able to keep up with that. And then we can, you know, do things to this guy. Actually, I'm really surprised that the doctor moved there. I was gonna play separate. I don't think I am anymore. But I will do this. Alright. Everything's going splendidly for everyone. Well, I mean, this seems pretty straightforward. Yeah, I don't really want to mess with it even. I guess what I could do is I could ponder off, let's say, the stun dart. We can see if we can draw just like a little bit of range damage to do to the shotgunner before. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Oops, nope, not that. Don't do that. And then I should move or else I'm going to take some damage here. Oh, right. Well, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just dodge. And I guess then you don't have a role in the turn anymore, so you may as well have a seat. And he's already dead, which is why I did not spend the stamp. So it's gotta be... yeah, that's enough. Is there a better way of doing this? You know, let's just get rid of the doctor. It is gonna take all of the offense in my hand, unfortunately, but... Alright, you're already dead. I mean, this is funny. Yeah, and then I'm good. I could have redrawn instead of using the shove, but I don't think there's anything in our deck that actually would have been, like, useful. And I guess this turn all we're doing is running. Yeah, there's not really any, like, not really anything fancy to do here. So we can option play. Get a little bit of bonus damage out of that. And by a little bit, I mean totally enough. And I guess we just pressure this dude. Okay. Sort of an awkward situation for grappling. Let's ponder... Let's ponder the spiked stamp. Alright. Stun dart's just good enough. And follow it up with a hammer fist. And then a redraw, just hoping to get something where we can do something. I guess I can stun dart again. Yeah, wow. Sorry, if I'm gonna stun dart again, I should probably do that before I go making any kind of movement. Well, that was not super productive. Pretty good. You survive the separate, which is annoying, but you don't survive a swap. I mean, I guess I may as well do this. Your thing only hits the tile in front of you. This way, both of y'all get to take some damage. Yep, not getting our cash reward this time. Well, you know what, actually? Combo Finisher, it turns out, is a wonderful card. It's It's so much damage. What we definitely do not need is another flow state. Do I want to heal self? Most of the time, we're not going to want to play this. I think I might just skip here. Yeah. I just don't see that heal self actually being valuable. What if we got even more max HP? And the rewards are the same up ahead. Okay, we're a long way away from the next opportunity to spend money in any useful way. I miss all my knives. You remember when we had all those knives? That was pretty cool. 2 enemies killed by enemy attacks. That does seem like it should be doable. Sadly, that's my whole turn. So if the shotgun strike is lethal, this guy won't get pushed, right? So like I can shove you, slip here, and then I believe I will not take any damage now. Nope, still did. Corpses still hurt. Well... I wish we had a little bit more movement. I guess like I can dodge here quite safely. Yeah, I guess all I'm doing is like that and get a little bit of damage on this guy. So I don't know why I did this way. I should definitely have thrown the stun dart. I was just thinking like I don't need the stun, but there's damage. There's damage in them there darts. Do I want to redraw at the risk of not hitting any movement? Because I would like to do some damage first. No, actually, I guess there's no movement or there's no damage in this hand either. There's the ability to ponder, but maybe I just want to save that for next round. I think so, actually. I think I'm just going to do this and pass. Okay, so let's ponder off the spiked stamp for right now. Huh, did that just not discard? Or maybe I drew it again? Oh yeah, because I drew 3 cards, yeah. Well, this is interesting. So I have the resources to get free. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can play everything. All right, let's just bust this nerd down a little bit. Sadly, narrow survival. Oh, look who didn't pull swap. Well... So we have the shove we need here. You'll be dead before you can attack. Get to like perfect safety and then just draw some more cards and see what happens. Yeah, feels pretty okay. All right. Unfortunately, you are still at absolutely the most full health. The fullest health that anyone has ever had. Managed to exactly strip the armor. Okay, this is better. This is actually not as good this time. And unfortunately, we don't really have a good way of... Oh, no, sorry. Right spin kick is absolutely the one we want in this situation. Well, yeah, because I right spin kick here, just bounce you off the door, and then grapple you in such a way as you do not shoot me in the face. There we go. There's the math. Probably best I just sidestep. Like, if you go all the way over here, there's some chance you're going to get the chance to knock him out. Or to... I guess I don't have anything like backslam. Me being here and the enemy being here does not actually help me knock them out at all. That sort of works. It kind of counts, I think. 20 damage straight up to a downed enemy. See, the thing is... Stomp is going to keep rotating through your deck, and you're going to keep drawing it in situations where it's bad. Whereas the spiked thing retains, and so once you've drawn it, it is out of the way. I don't think I'm going to take that. We are, unfortunately, seeing a lot of not very exciting rewards here. I guess the money's exciting. Well, we may as well... The classic swap grapple. Yeah, one thing we do not necessarily have a ton of here is ability to knock people out of the map. Like, we have some shoves, but that's really it. Oh, did I draw no movement? Totally did. Well, it's fine. This gets me to 3 combo, which lets me combo finisher you rather, and then we have a dodge. But yeah, for sure seeing that lack of reliability on the movement. We need the enemies to be standing in very specific places for us to knock them out. Ew. This is, I guess it's just double stuns. That guy kind of went out of bounds. I feel like I should get partial credit. So 2 turns to collect my briefcase for that dubious reward. I think I'm just going to redraw here. Okay, that's pretty... Oh, right, we're not going to be able to actually do that. Well, ponder me, riddle me this. Alright, I'll take it. Okay, this will make it kind of awkward for them to position for me. Really? You couldn't just walk over? And the money is definitely the reward I care about more, too. Yeah, well, alright. Was really hoping to use that shove to just throw someone over the railing, but... Oh no! I thought this one was gonna step here and it was gonna be so beautiful. Well, what we can do is that, which is funny. Objective complete. And remarkably, you are not a heavy. I wonder why it turns them to face you before it knocks them down. Like if there's actually a way that can matter. Slip shove seems pretty straightforward. They hate it when you knock their hat off. They just go to pieces immediately. Okay, let's ponder. Obviously, a shove here would create some interesting situations. Okay, so turns out shove definitely the best knocking enemies out of bounds card, especially if you have a grapple or two. Throw and swap places. That's cool, and I do think I want more throwing. The throwing seems very good. So you have a turn to face. It might be better to walk over here and then grapple like that. And also we may as well do this, right? We can just throw this over the little table. Let's ponder off the option play. Okay, pretty good, pretty interesting. Swap is our move, then grapple is our grapple, obviously. Right, spin kick is pretty fun. And we probably need to spend this long strike working on the chef, though. And actually, it would have been better to right spin kick in this position. Well, I mean, I feel like we should absolutely leap at the chance to just drop this dude as fast as possible. Because again, combo finisher is just like... It's a boring card, which is a bummer. It's just like, this is the most default, let's cash in my combo points card in the world. But it's so good. Like, it turns out the effect of cashing in your combo points, pretty major. So you do 12 damage, you do 14. All right, let's shove you here. Throw and then stomp. God, the safety afforded to you by dodge. Okay, so you're already dead. The problem is, it's funny every single time it happens, It's very difficult for me not to do it. Oh yeah, two throws in a deck that is this size seems pretty great. Jumping ground punch. I mean, we can down people relatively frequently, but for this to work, we have to down them and then like walk away. It feels like a lot of setup. 20 damage plus 3 per combo, and it retains. 20 damage plus 3 per combo is very good. Yeah, all right. I will take it because of the retain. Okay, that's bonus momentum. That's compelling. I mean, not super compelling. We're doing just fine on that score, but... Can you ever have too much? Oh, please, please, please. Nope. No way to knock you out. Reach 5 combo. Does feel like we will probably make it there. So... how do I best take advantage here? I guess the answer is we do this swap, and then sadly we really don't get too fancy. And do I option play to... I think we gotta let the other enemy spawn, right? Yeah, this order is fine. Had to make sure I wasn't walking in front of a shotgun blast that would go off after this guy's. Very awkward. We're pulling everything at exactly the wrong time. So, 27? Well, I guess we can use you as an agent of destruction here. Yeah, actually, that's pretty good. So what I need to get is 17 damage onto you. So wait, separate is... yeah, separate's one combo. Shove is another combo, right? Yeah, and then that lets me kill you with combo finisher into throw. Or sorry, combo finisher is good enough, though. I guess there's no reason not to do the throw. Yeah, there is. It's funny when the enemies hit each other. Right? Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. Alright, you are just out of the level instantly, which I really appreciate. And then sadly, from here, things get a little less exciting. I think we can probably drop this dash. It does not feel likely that we're playing a dash this turn. I guess the other grapple was probably actually the right move. I mean, I certainly don't want a shoulder throw. I guess I just option play so that I get the point of combo and then I pass. Would be nice to hit the 5 combo. Slip. Ugh, this is bad. Alright, I'm doing this to try to just hold on to my combo here as best I can. Okay, long strike stun dart does the job. Then we have 4 turns to finish these 2 off, and, you know, fingers crossed, I guess. Okay. Gosh, yeah. Jumping ground punch. Represents a lot of damage. I think let's redraw, just like looking for any actual... well, alright. I guess I'll take it. No, I'm not going to move. Thought about trying to lure this guy over to the railing, but was not sure that was actually going to go the way I wanted. Ponder off the quick strike. Okay, interesting. Three turns, huh? I think I am just gonna hurl this guy off the level real fast. Alright, just me and you, shotgunner. Oh, bad news for you. You know, he was doing his best, and then the top deck happened, and it's just like, what are you supposed to do? Your opponent's out here drawing all the good cards. You find yourself in the back seat of a car with armed men in every other seat. What do you do? So, grab a gun and hope for the best is interesting. Some of the enhancements are really powerful, and you don't get a lot of chances to grab those. And if we get a long-term injury, we're just about to hit the gym. Okay. Add enhancement. Strength. Okay. Well, we came out of that one a winner. I am strongly considering purchasing a second Hammer Fist. Hammer Fist is awfully good. Let's remove some stuff. I do not think we are getting value out of this flow state. Do I want to pull another thing? Like, what would it be? One of the two dashes, probably? I think I do. I think that's how we're going to spend our money here. And I'm going to not buy the quick kick. All right, just pulling that deck size down a tiny, tiny bit. It is merely 25 right now, which is, with the ponder and the redraw, 25 is not quite as bad as it sounds, I think. And wow, we're really hauling through this, huh? So, this is an interesting set of cards. So these two push. So if I slip to here and then shove you to there, I don't take any damage, but the two goons will just bounce them back and forth. It's not an amazing start, but we'll get there. Let's ponder off the spiked stamp for this turn. Trying into shoulder throw makes me wish that I had done that in a slightly different way. Do we have another just push forward move here? No. Okay. Because, like, looking at this, obviously we have a grapple into a separate that is potentially compelling, but it's not quite enough. That said, yeah, I mean, there's some good stuff here. I think we are going to do the grapple at the least. So the question is, do we? We don't want to do the separate. We don't want to do the shoulder throw. We just hit him in the back, and then maybe redraw, looking for more damage. I'm a little leery of playing the other option play. You know what? It's fine. Let's redraw these two. If we get any movement at all, we don't have to take this hit. And if we don't, I'm fine with it. We'll just deal damage. It's not that much, and then we're going to heal at the end of this fight anyway, unless something goes horribly wrong, so. Yeah, okay. Turns out combo finisher. Okay. Back to full. And even more enhancement. I mean, Okay, reward cards are automatically upgraded is bananas, but it's not as bananas as Tactician. Like we were in the optimal space for Tactician to come up, which is we were having trouble spending all of our momentum from turn to turn. And like momentum or Tactician is maybe I was gonna say maybe the best enhancement. Honestly, momentum's pretty good. But yeah, it's definitely among the best enhancements no matter what. We just happen to be in the optimal position for it. Feeling pretty strong about that. I'm not going to try to jam another area into this video. I think we're just going to go ahead and call it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time on Monday, we're going to continue to guide our slightly more coherent pile through the increasingly difficult stages of the game. I actually have a lot of hope for the purple area. I think the green area is not so bad. The ninjas, you know, you can kind of deal with them with any strategy. The purple area can get very tough because of all the pursuit and counter, and I think that our deck is actually in a really good place to handle it. So come back next time on Monday to potentially even see that happen if we keep accelerating at this rate, and we'll see you then.